Hey everyone. So I think I'm going to do a daily card pull as well. And I have two decks right now. One of them is called the Whispers of Healing Guidebook by Angela Hartfield. And so, Angela, I don't know you, but I really love your deck and I appreciate working with it multiple times a day. So we'll be working with that. I'll just leave that here so you can still see it, hopefully. And you can probably hear my husband in the background playing guitar, so that's fun. I really love like how artistic our household is. It's really healing for me and really good for both of us. So that's kind of fun. We're both doing our thing. I'm just going to start with a little bit of shuffling, and I'm just going to tune into my higher self and my spirit guides that I know well, and welcome in messaging that's in alignment with what I feel is love from the Creator and like the Creator expressed through me. So I thought I'd start with a card pull. And one format that I'm really liking is working with one card for the past, one for the present, and one for the future. And our intention is that these cards, this reading, be beneficial for those of you that are watching at any point now or at any point in the future, that this read be helpful. And to me, I can see that it's coming from the third eye center. So I would invite you all now to just direct your focus up to your third eye and listen from a place of your own higher self. All right. So it feels like this card is the future, representing messaging that we need maybe for our future or from our future self. And it looks like this one is going to represent the past, so messaging about the past or even messaging from our past self. And let's see, so it looks like this one for the present. So messaging for our current reality. Let's see what we got. I think we're going to start with the future because that one came first. So for the future, that's interesting. It's negativity, and I've never come across that card so far, so that'll be kind of interesting to feel into. And just looking at this current card, if you can see it, this woman looks exhausted. She looks exhausted from her own mind. So I would say this is a glimpse into, like, if we're very worried or if we're having a lot of negative thinking, this is the outcome. And it always goes that way. We end up drained out and exhausted. So if we're currently in a negative state, a worry state, we would want to change course. And I'm seeing water right away. So maybe looking at how we could steer out of that negativity into at least neutrality, at least some peace, if you can see that. Maybe take a bath or make sure you're drinking enough water. I pulled the hydration card earlier today, which is pretty self-explanatory. So just make sure you're hydrated. Maybe do some yoga or do a sauna. Maybe even just a hot bath, kind of get your body sweating and detoxing, and then just pump up with some good water, like lemon water, lime water, so your body can really absorb the water, absorb its nutrient. You can also pray with your water. Put a prayer in the water before you drink it for your own healing, for your own nourishment, and to steer away from the negativity or worry so that that's not our future self, so that we do feel better tomorrow. Try to absorb at least neutrality or maybe positivity. Try to connect with some self-love, with some positivity to change direction. Let's go to the past card now, and that is acceptance. So this woman these cards are pretty mystical. They're so fun. She's in the ocean. She's riding waves with these rainbow fish. She's got wings herself, and she looks like she's in complete surrender to me, complete surrender to her path, to what she's had to be through to get where she is now. There's a giant moon in the corner, all these stars. I'm getting that so these fish, these creatures that she's riding on are her past. Those are experiences, and probably throughout our life, just experiences that we have to become who we are, to polish ourselves, to reveal who we really are. We do need all of our experiences, and I am one that believes that everything is kind of pre-planned, everything is destiny. We've got contracts with people, karma with people that we're going to go throughout the life, because time isn't real. So we have to live out the frequencies and experiences that we're meant to go through to polish ourselves, to come back to that oneness, that union with God, and then not need to incarnate anymore once we reach a kind of refined enough level of oneness with the Creator. So this card reflecting our past, and I would say in a more general way of reflecting that we have to have our experiences to reach oneness, and knowing that there really is no time, and this word destiny coming really strong, that we become, or we realize that we are who we're destined to be, oneness with the Creator. I'll just put that up a little more closely so you can see her in surrender to truth and surrender to oneness. Really beautiful card. Okay, so let's go to the present now. Sincere relationships. Again, I've never seen this card before. It's so cool. It's like they just plop them in, like maybe it's never been here before. But sincere relationships. And right away what stands